Sandefjord against Odd, Norwegian Eliteserien match this Saturday, 10th of September, 3 p.m. kickoff time in the UK. And I've got to be honest, I think this is an incredibly tough match to predict. And I really haven't got much of a clue with it, to be honest with you. Sandefjord, they've not won any of their last 6 games. They're in that relegation playoff spot now, 22 points. Quite a gap below them, so there's no real pressure at the moment. But, I mean, it's really close, isn't it? All the way from, say, 8th all the way to 14th right now. There's only 5 points separating several sides. So it's not all doom and gloom for Sandefjord, but they are trending in the wrong sort of direction, I would say, right now. They've not got a good home record, the worst home record in the league. Just 1 win in 10 matches. Very difficult side to predict, apart from usually you want to get involved with over-under in the overs for Sandefjord. 19 out of 21 matches have ended with at least 3 goals, but surely at some point that has to come down a bit. There's got to be a few unders for Sandefjord towards the end of the season, just by sheer random, luck of the draw almost. So I'm a bit wary. And Odd are just as hard to predict, aren't they? You just never know what you're going to get with them. They're unbeaten in 3, but before then they didn't win any of their previous 5. So a bit disappointed that their new striker, Adam Diamande, is ruled out until early November. Effectively ruled out for the rest of the season, I think. He had a good game last week against Yerv, scored a goal, could have scored more, but now he's got a bad injury, and I think they're going to lack. I don't like their striking options, Odd, to be honest. I think they can create chances against this really poor Sandefjord defence, but I wouldn't hang my hat on it. And if we look at the betting odds for the game, Odd are slight favourites on the draw no bet handicap. Not much in it, though. The bookmakers can't separate either side here. I mean, if you do like the overs, I mean, why not in the Sandefjord game? The price isn't too bad. It's 1.67. Some might look at that price and think, yeah, that's it. You've got to get on that bet. But I just don't really know what I fancy here. I think you need a 3-sided coin for this game. And I'm not going to bet on anything. I'm going to predict a 1-1 draw, but this could end absolutely anything. No idea here. Like, if either side won, I wouldn't be surprised. If it's a draw, not surprised. Over or under, not a clue either. Clear no bet match for me.